seasoning and flavor to it, and just put a hint of the fried beans that was provided for us, and then I just had the eggplant and okra stir fried and had a little sauce, and I put the initials of our chef, or both of us, JW and FS, for the hard work that went into our particular entree. And then the dessert, my partner.
Yeah, once you guys get to the dessert is a custard-like pudding. It's made with apple, strawberry, banana squeeze, vanilla whipping cream, and then what was the third ingredient for? It was vanilla whipping cream, squeeze. Yeah, the key lime pie yogurt. To give it that a little bit of a harder consistency, or more of a custardy consistency, with apple orange, chocolate shavings on top, and cinnamon. And then it gives the work. I gave you some strawberries on a toothpick to kind of dip it in, and try that as well.
Did you already taste this one again?
I did.
So you gotta go in and go then.
Right. There was two meats.
Yes.
The beef ribs is obvious. The top round steak.
Yes, that
Was it on the top with the beans and the okra?
actually it was on the side, right on top of the should have been on the side there,
Like this.
because I know it added it. Yeah.
Oh,
So you probably already eaten
I
it
don't
already.
think mine had it.
No, I promise you, chef, I added on all 4 plates. It was some thin slices.
It's on here. Yeah. It's on these.
See, I didn't have that.
It was a little bit.
I had a little bit.
It was a little bit.
It feels like a little bit. Yeah.
All right. So, well, first of all, presentation. I thought it was pretty creative to put your initials in there. It added color. The rib itself, although tender, it wasn't very flavorful. However, the beans and the okra kind of added that extra flavor to it. I just thought the meat wasn't as flavorful, but overall it was a good dish. To the dessert, although I have my issues, I tried it.
Yeah.
And it was actually surprisingly delicious to me, even with the strawberry and a little cinnamon. So I thought that tastes well, and it was a good presentation all over. The two complemented each other.
Okay. Thank you, Judge. And just as a side note, Judge, I didn't want to add too much flavor to the short ribs simply because of that okra fried bean consistency.
Okay.
Alright, see Judge Gmo actually.
Gmo?
She's still working on
You
it.
already tried it?
Yeah, I didn't meet the chat
Alright,
go
that's
first.
Okay. So overall presentation was good. The ribs I thought were good. Not bursting with flavor or anything like that, but I mean, well cooked piece of meat. The beans with the okra I actually really liked. I thought the flavor of that came out. I wish I had more of it on there. I didn't quite understand it over the top of the rib. I would have probably preferred that on the side because I tried to eat it together, and that just doesn't really happen very well when you have to try to pick up a rib or cut into it a little bit. The rice was well done. The eggplant I liked, although I made the mistake of thinking that I could use the barbecue sauce as part of the meal, and that didn't go very well together with the eggplant and the barbecue sauce. So although it looked nice for a garnish, I got a little confused, and I tried to make that part of the meal, and that didn't go too well.
Try with the ribs.
Well, yeah, that's a little bit more difficult, but yeah. Out on the side, so I didn't really feel like that got incorporated as part of the meal. I would have liked to see something different than just a strip of steak sitting on the side of the plate. But all in all, good flavors to everything that I ate. The dessert I thought was really tasty. I mean, the flavor came out great. The only thing I would have wished is that if it were a custard, I know you have to say custard-like, right?
Yeah.
It's very light and airy.
Yeah.
Would have made a great frosting on top of something, whether a biscuit or something like that. All by itself, it's just a little lacking maybe if it was a little more dense, a little thicker,
Mhm.
you know, you could have passed it off more of as more of a custard. But
Yeah.
flavor.
Okay, thank you.
Judge?
Chairman, the meat, the neck bone, I don't have no taste on the neck bone, kind of take plain. But the side meat and the rice, it tastes good, delicious. What you call it, okra? What's this? Eggplant.
Eggplant, sorry.
Eggplant and all this good, but this meat, I don't have no taste on the meat. It probably me. They all this good. Only meat. I eat it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The dessert was good. I'm enjoying this custard, but when I dipped my strawberry into it, I didn't really taste much of strawberry. I taste most of the cinnamon. But this was good.
Thank you, young judge.
Next up.
You like bread.
Good evening. So today for our, wait, you want us to go or not? Today for our entree we have something that feels a little homey, like a home cooked meal, but we have the ribs on top of some beans and rice. On the side we have some okra and eggplant, sauteed with some spinach, onions, and just a little kick to it, a tiny bit. And the ribs were cooked in applesauce to give it like a little bit of an apple flavor, and wine, and some wine. We're gonna use more of that. With some lemon on top to add a little more citrus. And then as for the dessert, we have a chocolate tropical biscuit. So, so the biscuit and the chocolate can get a little heavy, but the mango is very light and refreshing, and it goes well with the key lime yogurt that's drizzled on top. Yes, inside the biscuit, you'll see there was surprise. That's it. It's really incorporate those basket ingredients. One of the ribs might be a little less meat. Yes, because I had it kind of little off.
Whoever's ready.
Oh yeah, and the steak is with the vegetables. Yes, sorry.
The rice and the rice.
Yeah, everything. Go basically. Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe you both ready to go.
KT, what's the next?
There's some knife sticking up. Very sharp.
Taking the side dishes away, it's so good. First of all, on this particular dish, to me it had that tropical feel. I mean, your plate selection, the colors, in conjunction with the food itself and the way you presented it, I thought was pretty genius. So I was kind of envisioning myself going into a tropical restaurant and expecting that tropical taste. When I originally bit into the rib with the rice, it was good, but it wasn't the taste that I was looking for. However, when I added the spinach and the eggplant and everything on the side with the rice, oh wow, what a taste! So, and it was the tropical taste that I was expecting. So I thought that was very good. Even with the garnish, it all fits together. Now to the dessert. It was pretty simplistic. You know, obviously a little fruit, mango, can't go wrong. Goes with the theme. And then the biscuit itself with the chocolate inside. I thought maybe you could have done something a little more, I don't know, how do I say it? Flavor bursting as far as what you did with the dish, but it wasn't bad. It actually worked for what it was. It was more like a cinnamon roll with chocolate. So overall, very good. Very good.
Grandma. Grandma. Your turn.
Okay, the meat is tough. Okay, the meat is tough. Probably if you cook in a person cook, it'd be better. Yeah, because take about 20 or 10 minutes to on person cook. And the rice, delicious. And the vegetable, it tastes real, all this is real good taste. Just like this. It's the only meat that I have problem. But this, you say, what you say?
It was good. I like it. mangoes, I didn't really taste that much with the key lime pie yogurt. But I like how you put the chocolate on the inside, just not on the outside. So it wouldn't make it just a bland biscuit.
Yeah, we really tried to use that last ingredient in the dish.
Alright, this.
Are we go clear? Oh no, just that much. Alright.
Yeah.
So presentation on the
Yeah,
overall meal I thought was really good.
I'm not gonna cook.
Completely agree. Unfortunately, the ribs were a little tough, tougher than I expected. I did find one spot where the meat was a little more tender. I had trouble finding meat on my rib. I think I must have gotten the one that was a little short
That's the one I think we cooked.
on the meat. This one was a little short on meat. Rice I thought was cooked really well. The vegetables I loved. I loved the fact that you made it more of almost like a skillet, I guess, with the sirloin in there, along with the okra that was fried and the eggplant. All that came together really, really well. Nice side dish to this. The dessert I thought looked really nice. The biscuit I was really, really hopeful about. I thought everything tasted great, first of all, but it was a little bit lacking. It felt like something else needed to be done with that biscuit. I don't know what that would have been. Whether I thought maybe it would have been creative if you would have put some of the applesauce inside the biscuit, or and then heated that up. Something to give some contrast to the dryness of the biscuit throughout. But kind of a nice light dessert at the end of a heavier type of meal. Oh, it was a good dish. I just was disappointing with the rib being a little tough.
Yeah.
That's when we cut off.
It's tough.
That was hard.
No, I don't think so.
No, you didn't take the breakfast.
No, I'm saying you
So what to do with that? I don't know, man. I really don't know. That one was tough.
But what the heck did we do
Yeah,
with
I
that?
tried to
Because I
be
tasted it.
authentic.
I tasted it and had the salt in it. I was like, okay, I don't want this.
You made it simple but good. I like it.
I did want it. I could want it. And like, I honestly like it.
Beans normally come with a lot of salt. That thing has like 50 kilograms of salt.
I really like the yellow rice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the yellow rice is a good touch. Yeah, and having white rice every day.
Did you like the dessert?
I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
I thought we had
Yeah, what?
I was special though.
The custard was perfect. It was just like there was so much cinnamon on the plate and inside the custard.
Oh yeah.
Strawberry.
Yo, that dessert looks nice today. That dessert looks nice.
That's why I had to do the rice. I was like,
I was hoping they'd say something nice about the rice, and she said, "Oh, the rice is great." I was like, "All right, thank God." It's the only thing I know how to do well.
but that's me. That's why I had to take it outside because I was like, I forgot about my garlic and then I added that wine.
Those were last
So I
one.
guess I was like, okay, I tried to use the flavor and tenderize it a bit more. So I added hot
Yeah,
sauce.
I mean, you can't really blame it.
I wanted to add green. I was gonna take that
Yeah, the
sauce
sauce
and
is
then
more
take
over
it
there.
And then the one that you said was short, I mean,
Same here, but right when you were counting down.
like you can't really do it.
Green added this pot, how the drizzle over that. Oh, yeah.
What were you guys doing?
Gonna have another
What
one.
were you guys doing?
A lot of people are talking about it. Like they're asking me.
Really? Nice.
Going to the side,
Yeah.
like a black burger.
And the ones that had snow. Is there another one coming in the spring?
I think it's spring break.
Spring break?
Spring break. Yeah, unless because you come for spring break now.
I did. Too much vacation.
Oh, you only get 5 days PTO, right?
Got no breakfast home, but it's just like these flights, dude.
It's one flight per, or 2 flights for 2 hours.
I have 4 flights in total there and back. That's a lot of flights. Yo, that's the bus ride for me. To me, bro.
When Jason used to go to Young Chef's Academy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he used to go there.
No, he used to attend there, like attend the classes. Oh, he loved it. Right? Remember that?
I do.
He has a little chef, he has a little chef hat. He would make something. Oh, he enjoyed it.
Look at how big
It was so cool.
But it looks so pretty until like the ribs on, and then they're like, and I'm just like, wait, you're putting the whole rib on there? I wanted to hide it was so hot. And it was like 10 minutes left. It was a pretty ad. It was so pretty.
I mean, I thought it was nice with the rubber.
It was like, what did you put it in?
My favorite part was the whole stick of butter.
The whole stick of butter right on that grill. I was like, lit.
I'm throwing vegetables out.
At one point, she just walks over and like dropped the whole stick of butter on the grill like vegetables.
She said, I need more butter.
Experimenting at
It was
that
on it.
I saw that.
That was
At one point,
hilarious.
I was like, when you guys all stood up and said, why am I gonna go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to. I was thinking about frying up the
Right out, like, right out.
It just wasn't going, and then she said at the last minute, beans and rice. Like, oh.
Yeah. I was surprised he liked the okra and because I had never would have thought. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna mix it.
No, he gave like 2 vegetables, 2 meats, and then and then beans, which you can make another meal on. So you can make 3 different entrees with those.
Yeah, right?
Why didn't we just double it up with them? Best movie ever. No. It was right in number 1 with Ginger.
That was a good movie. Definitely worth a watch.
I haven't watched any of these.
If you like good movies, not stupid movies.
Yeah, I heard like the ending to that was like really good.
I thought it was great. I want to see many effects.
But I haven't seen the other two.
But it's like
What
right
did you
on.
see the other two?
I haven't seen episode 7 or
That was 8. That was number 8. You just haven't seen 7.
yeah. And then wasn't there a second one?
I mean, you know me
Rogue
using
One?
TLDR for episode
You guys
7?
didn't have like any comments.
I use the TLDR.
Okay,
Okay, here's the TLDR.
I know there's a new name plan. He's the clone.
He's the one who likes to go plot. He's a good pilot. He's cool. He's with the resistance. Yay, Flyboy.
Oh, you're forgetting what they do.
He's white. No, but
You
it's
guys
not a
have really
resistance pilot.
amazing.
No, the black dude's just the guy who used to be a stormtrooper now. Now he just deals with resistance and does things. That's not serious.
That's not funny.
You don't do that much stuff. That's thing. That's thing. Poe Dameron is the pilot who flies around in ships and blows things up. So yeah, there's that. And then you have General Organa. She's the general now. Leia. Yeah, she leads the resistance. It's lit. It's lit. And then you got this new girl Rey, who she was.
I know she's supposed to be like one of the descendants of like Luke or something, right?
Pretty, all you know about her is that she left on like what was it? You know, one of those junky merchy places, right? She left at the gate, doesn't know her parents. Yeah, desert strap. She's desert strap. Yeah, okay, yeah. So she goes, she meets up with Finn and Poe. They go to her right? They go, Poe's the pilot.
Oh, yeah,
Meet up, they go to Resistance. They're like, we need to find Luke. We need to find Luke. So then she gets captured by Kylo Ren, you know, the crazy people, right?
I actually just tasted it and it was disgusting.
That's Leia and Han's son.
It's apple strawberry.
So she gets captured, she tries to read her mind, it doesn't work, he's strong with the Force, he's like, WTF, she's like, no, I see you, you're trying to be Darth Vader, but you little punk bitch, right? That's basically what happened. Yeah. And he's like, what? So he goes back and reports to his Supreme Leader, Snoke or whatever, who's like the new Darth Vader.
I know Snoke,
yep.
I know Snoke.
And then he reports back, and he's like, I don't know, she's strong with the Force. So
Not yet.
they're doing a rescue mission, it's Han, Chewie, and Finn. They're in the midst of it, trying to do it. Meanwhile, the new stormtroopers are about to blow up the planet again. right? When their new thing is they have to start to blow up the plane. So they're like, we gotta stop that and save Rey. So Rey busted out. She can Jedi mind trick. She's like, yo, I can do things. So she Jedi mind trick the guy, got out. She's already on her way out. And then Han meets up with Kylo and is like, yo, my son,
man.
You help me, right? And he stabs Han in the thing, and then Han dies and falls off. He's like, and then Chewie shoots, and then Chewie shoots Kylo. So Kylo gets shot, and the thing is not dead.
He just got a little flesh.
He's got a little flesh. So then they're fighting into shooting into Kylo chases after. They blew up the thing or whatever.
It's too obvious. Like,
Kylo chases after Rey and Black Dude Finn. Right? So Black Dude picks up Black Dude while he's gonna do something. He gets wrecked. 2 seconds.
The Rey is like a promo. Yeah.
Nah.
You knew Mace Windu.
No.
He got
wrecked fast, bro. He was out of there. They were fighting. Kylo's like, you weak, and then his lightsaber is stuck in some snow, so Kylo's like force pull. He goes in, and then it flies right past him, and Rey picks it up. He's like,
as in Kylo's lightsaber or
no, Finn's. Yeah, Finn's. He used to be Luke
Like
Skywalker.
last time we did a dessert round,
So he
like we chose one.
draws it to him, and he's like, like, oh, lit, and then Rey starts fighting, and Rey beats him, and but like slashes his face up and
casual
stuff,
about it.
like,
It was really hard
like,
to sit there
yeah,
talk to
and then
myself.
Rey, and no, you took him that thing, like his actual face. Like,
like the start.
Yep.
Christopher,
So,
can you go close that your slime glass door?
Hey,
Please.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
To be continued.
Rowley, you're so cute. It's something like to be hot. Stay cool. XO hot. What's your yours?
Have a great summer. You're such a good friend.
You got the fish sauce?
Despite Roderick's negative attitude.
Okay, we continue. Okay, so.
Calm down.
So.
Just think back there.
Yeah, I did.
Lock it.
I did. So Rey slashes his face. He's like, ah, and then of course there's like the base blew up, the stormtrooper base. Like now there's a giant earthquake and it like splits them exactly apart so that he. Yeah, so then we finally get the last piece of information. They need to find Luke, and they're like, oh, this is where he's at. No, he's not. So they send Rey to go find him. And they're like, okay. So then the ending scene is she finds Luke and she's like, gives him the lightsaber or holds it out, and he just like looks at her and that's it. And he's like crying a little bit.
I want to know, is he like some Yoda stuff? He's like, alright, I give up, I can't stop this.
Pretty much.
I'm just training the next person.
Pretty much, because they said he vanished, he just was out. He's like, I can't do
It
this.
looks like an Avatar, like he got stuck. He's just like, nah, I'm
Nah,
out.
man, they're like, I'm out. I'm chill on this island. Yeah. Chill on this island.
Yeah, what about the Rogue One? Did I have to watch that?
The Rogue One? Nah, Rogue One's filler.
Oh, so that's not
It was pretty good, but yeah, it's alright.
I wish we would have like chicken,
Not that important.
steak,
I'll probably watch it.
chicken, shrimp.
Episode 8
or
is
steak
definitely
and
worth
shrimp.
watching. Like you won't feel behind, I don't think. Like
He gave
Because I know what everyone looks like, man. I've seen that picture of it.
yeah, dude, it's definitely worth it. Even if you haven't seen that.
Like, I know Rey's probably gonna get like the dual-sided lightsaber with that dog wall.
That would be awesome.
Because you remember she was originally fighting with
Yeah, with that two thing, that'd be lit.
I remember seeing the trailer for Jason.
Oh yeah, the fight scene is lit.
I saw some, like Jason wants me to watch it.
What, the Viking? Oh wow.
Not before they put the
I only used a little.
Yeah.
That was the other thing because I was like, I
Trailer.
really wanted
Yeah.
more, but I only wanted to.
All the judges.
Definitely good. A lot of good plot. Have you seen it though? 8? Oh gosh.
I don't even.
It was good. The ending
Oh,
was
so they
amazing.
spoiled it for you.
Same thing.
The ending was amazing. I'm telling you, bro. You gotta watch it.
I heard it. I heard that it was like really ambiguous and some like old time fans didn't like it.
No, old time fans don't like it because they like stupid stuff. That's why they just want Skywalker. That's what they want.
Yo, so you know about the old Star Wars stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's Darth Sidious. You know the Emperor.
Yeah.
Same as
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I kept telling people that they're like, nah, different people.
Definitely the same person.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure.
It's
I
definitely
play
the
Lego
same
Star
person.
Wars. I know my
Yeah, right? One of
I used to like huge Star Wars. Like I had a Wii with like Lego Star Wars when I was like 10, 11.
Yes, you're being traded.
I'm being traded.
Next time.
That's right, trade me. Trade me. That's good. All I need is Polly on my team.
No, what you mean, dog?
Poaching.
What you mean,
Oh,
dog?
teammate.
Find a new teammate, dog. You got
That's fine. Who I know?
Supposed to be my partner. But she
better get
she
bars.
never responded. Jason.
Bars don't
I
matter.
told Jason,
Better grab
I told Jason,
Bars cooks ice. Crushed ice. That's the most cooking bars does.
Oh, yeah.
You
know how to
trying
cook
call
cereal.
it? Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Pretty much it. Bro, he's like, I'm gonna make a sandwich. Oh my god.
Just that little loud
Better
house.
get KT.
Unbelievable.
Fill my partner.
I remember being at that age too. College, no, but I mean they're great, and when they do, they'll do it. But usually I can't actually.
Finished up some sports playing.
Sounds like this. Seems like this. Finish up playing sports, right?
Yeah, I really
I
want
can't
to
hear
do
you,
well
bro.
in that round.
The way he's faking playing sports?
Oh, he's faking it? Oh yeah, dude. That man knows what's up. Oh my god.
She was, but we lost that day. I need to take that first and do that right now. They're working on the band. Team intercepted.
Well, I go
You know what? Haley is driving the rocket point.
They got it right. That was
Kind of like
Right.
could be kind of on the way. Yeah, my sister said.
If I get gas, you were dropping my leaf off?
Sure.
I've been playing sports. Okay, that's it. No more video games for the rest of the summer.
For the rest of the summer, that's harsh. I mean, it said no more video games for the rest of the summer. That's
Oh yeah,
harsh
your
for
life
you.
would suck.
Yeah, for him.
Think this is funny?
Because you're at HCC on the campus, right?
Yeah. Well, it's a little bit off campus. It's like behind it.
No.
So I'm saying if she drops you off, she can hop on. They go to Columbus and they go right, and it takes you right on to 60, you know.
She's gonna go
Oh,
home
he
first.
pulled out the cables. What are we gonna do?
Unless you want to.
What are we gonna do? Pull him back in.
Malik say he just appreciate the ride. So.
Yeah, I
don't complain.
Yeah, I know you don't. You're welcome here anytime.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You guys both make rice?
We ready?
The decision has been made.
Do it.
Come on. Come on, Sammy. Come on, Fahad. Let's get it over with, guys. We gave it our best.
How do you think he did?
I mean,
you still got your best
at the end of the day, we just gave our best. So, the champion will win based on the judges, so we're good with that. All right, you guys want to go first? Oh, wait, Fahad, go over here.
Where's
I know, we gotta play
Okay.
Alright.
suspenseful music?
Alright. So this was a very, very tough decision. We looked at presentation, creativity, and taste once again. Obviously both ribs had their flaws. We'll let judges get into that in a little bit. Creativity-wise was a throw-up once again. Each team used things differently. Some things not to your favor, some to your favor. And then obviously what it went down to is who won the ratio of ingredients in their basket. I think each team won a category or something like that. I'll explain that. But obviously it just comes down to who had the most creative idea and used the time the most wisely. So any final remarks, blue team? How you guys came in here 3-0, hoping to close out winter tournament.
No, but thank you. Thank you all, because it's just been fun. I think that it doesn't really, well, it doesn't really matter who wins, but overall it's just fun. Yeah, definitely just a great experience, because it's really pushing. And it sucks though, sitting there in hindsight going, oh, I wish I did this, but it's just going to push us to be better chefs.
What was your first reaction when you guys opened the basket? It's always like 8 things in there. How do you guys come up with your...
I actually kind of like it because you have a little more freedom. I than what you do, but I mean, some of them were definitely more of a challenge than others. I know we were talking like, kind of wish like we had 2 different meets, but it like made it more of a challenge, I guess. So in a way that we had 2 of the same.
And it kept us from like I was preparing for seafood this whole time.
Oh, really? We had seafood.
Yeah, we had time, but we didn't realize.
And then what do you guys think was the hardest thing coming in?
At the end of the day, I think, as I was telling my partner, we did the best with what we had, and win or lose, we have to hold our head up high and not cry because we did the best with the time. I mean, it was really difficult. It was difficult. So my first impression was, what are we gonna do with all of this? But I think my partner here did really well on his dessert, and as far as the meat and the entree, we just put your 100% into it, 110% into it. That's all you can. All you can do.
All right. Well, this is the final judging round of this competition. So yeah, let's go ahead and see whose dish is on the chopping block.
Sammy.
I'm just glad one of the chefs from the previous
Judges?
one and not the other.
If you guys can say lined up,
No.
they're gonna tell you guys.
Okay, good job.
Alright, Judge Chad, you go ahead and start.
Does that mean that I have to see Rigo's name above my kid?
Your thoughts.
Sure. I mean, I'll make this quick. I think it came down to overall. I think the presentation, everyone agreed, was a little bit better on the other plates. Your dessert actually won. I think all of us concurred that the dessert was better. But since the majority of the ingredients are contained within the entree, that's where you guys kind of just lost out. For me, it was a wash. Both teams kind of fell short a little bit on the ribs. And it was in the use of all the rest of the ingredients. So although I love the beans and the okra combined, as it was presented, it was like a 5-layer something that just didn't quite work.
Judge Jima?
Judge Jima is, I just, what he said is, no, just so honor, it's just the same. Because like barbecue sauce, when you taste with the meat, it tastes kind of, and with the rice, it kind of tastes, what you call it, not too good, But the hot sauce is okay.
Yeah.
But, other team, their rice, and your rice good too. Both of them, your rice good. Season and everything good. But that only meat and the barbecue sauce and no taste. The meat no have no taste either.
Alright, so I'm going to actually give a little wrap up of the entire thing. First of all, the fact that you're here is amazing. Congratulations to both teams.
Yeah.
You went through a lot to get here. And it was very close. Everyone that actually was in the competition, I'll tell you, raising my hand to say I'll be a judge was a little bit nerve-wracking because you didn't know what you were going to get. There was definitely some dishes that I thought, man, I am going to go straight to the restroom. But everything, for all the competition, everything was very tasteful. I mean, it's just amazing to me that. So, hats off to the people that didn't make it to this round, but the people that did, bigger hats off to you. For your dish, I thought maybe, I don't know, maybe, now we're going to talk about presentation. Maybe because you had the white rice and then you had the white plates. Kind of washed out the entire. So if you had thought of a different color plate, it may have helped you more in the presentation. Because now you look at it as it dries, it kind of doesn't look very appealing. Although the taste wasn't bad, as we said, the rib was not very tasteful. And on my plate, I didn't get the beef, but I did try some. And I still think that it was a little bit lacking on the taste, but it was a good effort. The dessert was, although I shouldn't be eating it, I tried it, and it was very good. I was amazed at how the flavors came together in that. So very good on that. To the winners, I don't know if y'all know my preference, but wow, it had the tropical theme and kind of the Hispanic type, feel to it. Your presentation showed that, and then when I ate it, it was like, wow, the explosion. I mean, my assistant judge ate all the food before I can get some more. But the idea to put it all in there is like a hibachi style and add that spinach, and when you tasted it, it was very good. So kudos to you. And also kudos to everyone else for getting everything done in time. I don't think we had anyone not play all their plates the entire competition.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, and that'll wrap it up. Thank you very much for allowing me to be a judge.
How's the already
Speech.